Okay, everyone look here. 12th standard NDA students. Inverse trigonometry. Ready? See, here in this chapter, what is important? You should know what is the domain and what is the range. These two limits you should know. And after that, there are some list of formulas. Remember that list of formulas, that is more than enough. Okay, that's it. This chapter is easy. Okay, look at this now. Starting, it will be a little confusing. Okay, don't worry about it. In this chapter, we'll discuss how the function is going to be a bijection, graphs of inverse trigonometrical function, properties of inverse trigonometrical functions. Now, these graphs and all, it is just for our understanding. In exam, they are not going to ask. In ND exam, they will not give the graphs and all. Just remember कि हाँ साइन का ग्राफ्स ऐसा होता है -1 to 1 होगा लिमिट होगा -π/2 to π/2 बस अगर आपने डोमेन और रेंज याद कर लिया if you have by hearted domain and range this will be easy. Okay, so look at this now. Properties of inverse trigonometry, everything will see this one by one. Okay, so this is in function chapter. We know that every bijective function has an inverse. Okay, so look at this. This will be little confusing. Just remember the chart. Okay, so look at this now. For sine, what happens? This is the range -π/2 to π/2. Okay, -1 to 1. Okay, so we'll make a list of this all these values. And now look at the graph. Imagine this graph. You can remember the graph, all the values, either of this. So x-axis, this is y-axis. Okay, again I'm drawing x-axis and this is y-axis. Now I take the points here, 1 and -1. Okay, 1 and -1, and then I take the points here π/2 and -π/2. Now if I draw the graph, it will be like this. Do you understand? So the graph for the sine will be like this. Okay, like this, the same we can draw it for cos inverse. Okay, then tan inverse. Okay, like this. Look at this. This is the range. This is the graph here. Next, for tan, the graph looks like this between π/2 and -π/2, exactly like sine. Next, for cot, it will be like this. This graphs and all you can check in your school textbooks and you can write it down. Okay, but we are interested here in solving the problems with the help of the formulas. ठीक है, चलो. So ये है domain and range and all these things. मैं आपको एक tabular column दूंगा. I'll give you the tabular column. That is more than sufficient. So the graph looks like this. Next, for cosecant, the graph will be in this way. ठीक है. Now this tabular column is very important. You have to take it down. Function, domain and range. And you have to by heart these values. Function, domain and the range. So first, sine inverse x. Look at this. I'll give you time to write. If the function is sine inverse x, you have to check the domain. It will be -1 and 1 and the range will be between -π/2 and π/2. Cos inverse x -1 and 1, 0 and pi. Tan inverse x are -π/2 and π/2. Okay, so these values, this tabular column should be in your notebook now. Take it down fast. Other students are going to take down PDF, that is 10th standard, carbon and its compound. Read that chapter and start making notes. कंप्लीटेड? जल्दी लिखो, इसके बाद बहुत फॉर्मूलाज है. यस, रेडी? हो गया? या चलो नेक्स्ट. So based on this, have you completed everyone? Okay, based on this, we'll have some questions here. The first question, domain of sine inverse x is how much? Domain. Properties of inverse trigonometry functions. Okay, so the first one. Okay, look at this. You have to keep first these things in mind. Sine inverse of sine theta is theta. If the range is theta lies between minus pi by 2 and pi by 2. Cos inverse of cos theta is theta. Simple thing. इसको खाली याद रखो, tan inverse tan theta is theta, cot inverse cot theta is theta. Now this properties will be very helpful in solving the problems. ठीक है? So can you all do this? Can you all remember this? Right? Okay. Next. कॉपी करने की जरूरत नहीं, क्या है इसमें? ओके, खाली याद रखो जो आपने लिखा हुआ है ना, रेंज आप भी लिखा हो ना टेबुलर कॉलम में, उसके हिसाब से याद रखो. ठीक है? Look at this now. Second properties. Again, sometimes the questions will demand like this also. Sine of sine inverse x, that is equal to x. Cos of cos inverse x, that is equal to x. Previous slide it was sine inverse of sine x. Okay, sine inverse of sine x. ये देखो sine inverse of sine theta था. अभी यहाँ पे क्या है? Sine of sine inverse x. Okay, so remember this. Again, same thing. समझ में आ रहा है? बस if you remember these things, you can easily solve the questions. Then look at this. Sine inverse of minus x is minus sine inverse x. Cos inverse of minus x is pi minus cos inverse x. Okay, so these formulas, this you take it down if you want. These six values. These six values. Tan inverse of minus x is minus tan inverse x. Cot inverse of minus x is pi minus cot inverse x. हो गया? Completed? Okay, look at this. Next properties. ये भी लिख लो जल्दी से. This chapter has too much of formulas, but it is easy. Direct formulas, direct questions are asked in your NDA. Completed? Do it fast. Miss Bharat, completed? Write down this quick. हो गया? मिस विष्णु, टिंकू, चलो आगे. Then we'll start the problems. Quick, quick. Secant inverse of cosecant theta is equal to pi by 2 minus theta. हो गया? चलो. Take it down. Cos inverse x plus sin inverse x is equal to pi by 2. Tan inverse x plus cot inverse x is equal to pi by 2. Secant inverse x plus cosecant inverse x is equal to pi by 2. Yes, boys, done? Yes. So from here you can say NDA, CET or this kind of questions will start. You see any question paper, they will ask questions from this. Otherwise, they will ask question from tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. Okay, so take down these formulas quickly. ये जो रेड कलर में है ना, ओके ये जो रेड कलर में हाईलाइट किया हुआ है ना, ये सब वैल्यूज आप लिख लेना. I think you take it down every word from this slide. Don't miss anything. Altaf, you don't do this. You go back and start doing that carbon chapter. ठीक है. परत आगे आओ. Completed? Every NDA paper they have questions from these three formulas. कंडीशंस सब कुछ याद रखना है. रेडी हो गया? ओके आगे बढ़ेंगे. यस इस्माइल हो गया. टेक डाउन. Completed? Okay, look at this few seconds here. Very important. 2 tan inverse x, we have different formulas. Okay, these are the three. You have to remember this. समझ में आ रहा है? Do you want it to write? You want लिखना है? चलो. 2 tan inverse x को हम ऐसे इसमें convert कर सकते हैं. Conversion is very important in inverse. In this chapter, you have to convert tan inverse x into tan x. हो गया? Okay, so before solving problems, tell me what is the basic definition of sin theta? Opposite by hypotenuse. Cos theta? Tan theta? Opposite by adjacent. Cot theta? Adjacent by opposite. Secant theta? Hypotenuse by adjacent. And cosecant theta? Cosecant theta hypotenuse by opposite. Cosecant is sine. Okay, तो opposite. ठीक है? So उसके हिसाब से अभी questions आएंगे. Look at this. Sin inverse is minus root 3 by 2. So can I write sin inverse minus x as minus sin inverse x? Okay, so can I write it? Take the minus sign outside. Now root 3 by 2, what is that value? No, 30, 60, 90, what is that? 60. 60 can be written as pi by 3. Okay, so now you have to check. Okay, imagine this two questions, these few questions we are going to do. ठीक है ना? अब देखो ये क्वेश्चन देखो. Sin of sin inverse minus 3 by 5 minus cos inverse 3 by 5. Minus sign I will take it outside. So this becomes what? Sin of minus pi by 2, because sin inverse x plus cos inverse x is equal to pi by 2. You have written this formula? Okay, look at this. Here what I am doing, minus sign I am taking outside. Can I write sin inverse of minus theta is minus sin inverse theta? So I am writing it like this. ठीक है ना? So now what happens, from this 2 I take minus sign outside. So this becomes sin inverse x plus sin inverse cos inverse x. So this is what? Pi by 2. So what is the answer? Pi by 2, 90 minus 1. Answer is minus 1. Okay, solve this now, quick. Got it? Okay, हो गया सभी का? चलो, look here now. Which of the following is true? All the above? Okay, it's difficult to remember the conditions, no? Practice करना पड़ेगा. अब इसका बताओ, formulas में देख के बताओ मुझे. Check the formulas and tell me quick. Option 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, next. Like 3 identities, correct? All the above is true. Formulas based questions. चलो, revise whatever we have done. बस हो गया चैप्टर. अभी जितना फॉर्मूलाज हमने लिखा है, ऑल द क्वेश्चंस विल बी फ्रॉम दैट फॉर्मूला ओनली. ठीक है, चैप्टर इज ऑलमोस्ट डन नाउ. फॉर्मूलाज हो गया, अभी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करते रहना है. अभी रेडी फॉर द एक्सरसाइज नाउ? Look at this, it is easy, no need to solve. Sin inverse of minus root 3 by 2. So can I write sin inverse of minus x is as minus sin inverse x? Root 3 by 2 is nothing but pi by 3. Okay, so what happens? Minus pi by 3. So pi by, okay, like this. Yeah, minus pi by 3 the answer. ठीक है. Next, Try doing this now. 1 by root 2 is nothing but 45, correct? No? Pi by 4. So cos pi by 4 is the answer, final answer. इधर minus sign कुछ नहीं है. Next, find the value of pi by 4. You have to also be careful in which quadrant this lies, okay, like that. Hmm. Hmm. No. 5 times pi by 4. Okay, look at this. इधर देखो सब लोग how to solve this. 5 pi by 4 can be written as 2 pi minus 3 pi by 4. 2 pi मतलब it lies in which quadrant? First quadrant. No, fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant because it is minus, right? Okay, so what happens? Now cos 2 pi minus theta is what? Cos theta. So what is the answer? 3 pi by 4. Correct? 3 pi by 4 is the answer. कितने लोगों को मिला 3 pi by 4? 3 pi by 4. 3 pi by 4 is the answer. ठीक है? Okay, next. See देखो अभी एक clue ले लो. Whenever you are going to solve this kind of question, you have to split this and you have to try writing like this. 2 pi minus 3 pi by 4, pi minus pi by 2. Okay, something like that. ठीक है? Ready? अभी ये चीज याद रखो. अभी ये solve करो. 4 pi by 3 can be written as what? 3 pi minus pi by 3. Try. Pi plus? Okay, you check in which quadrant it lies first. First quadrant? हो गया? आंसर बताओ फाइनल किसको मिला? नहीं मिला? Okay, look at this now. 4 pi by 3 can be written as pi plus pi by 3. मतलब pi is 180. It lies in third quadrant. Correct? So it will be negative. So what happens? Sin inverse of minus sin pi by 3. So what is this? Now minus pi by 3 is the answer. Minus pi by 3 is the answer. That's it. मिला तुमको? Good. Next. Try now. Those who are going to 12th, this is your future. Okay, so start studying trigonometry थोड़ा seriously. 11th का trigonometry नहीं हुआ तो खत्म. 12th में it's difficult. Yes, Manish, what you did it? लिखो लिखो मैं चेक करूंगा. Carbon and its compound. You got the answer? How much? Okay, so I think here you have to draw the triangle. नहीं 12 by 13 कुछ मिलना चाहिए. Okay, we'll see. अभी यहाँ पे आपको I think triangle draw करके करना है. Yes. Okay, now look at this. Let the angle A be cos inverse of 5 by 13. So cos A will become what? 5 by 13. Cos A will become what? 5 by 13. Correct? Now look at this. I am drawing a right angle triangle and I name it as ABC. Okay, I name it as A, B and C. What is the definition of cos theta? Adjacent by hypotenuse. Adjacent side कितना है? 5. Opposite side कितना है? 13. ये side कितना आएगा? 12. 12. कितना आएगा? 12. अभी sin A. Take sin A will be what? Opposite by hypotenuse. So 12 by 13 मिलेगा? Sin A कितना मिलेगा 12/13. So if I write in inverse way, angle A can also be written as sin inverse of 12/13. Yes or no? Angle A can be written as sin inverse of 12/13. That you substitute here. So finally answer will be 12/13. Let us see that whether that's the answer. So now look at this. Did you all understand how I got sin A 12/13 by using Pythagoras formula? So now here this cos inverse 5/13, can I write this as sin A as what? As what? 12/13. So what is the final answer? Yeah, sine of sine inverse A. That is what? 12/13. So answer कितना है? 12/13. खत्म. चलो. Do you want to solve? Do you want to solve or shall I move next question? Next question चलेंगे. ये भी याद रखना है, इसलिए मैंने आपको एक्सरसाइज स्टार्ट करने के से पहले मैंने आपको बेसिक क्वेश्चंस पूछा है, नो द बेसिक फॉर्मूलाज ऑफ साइन कॉस टैन. चलो नेक्स्ट. अभी करो. Look here, everyone. After writing the question, this is cos, this is tan. Understood? So here, what will you convert? Will you convert this into sine, cos? What you will convert? आपको ये कैसे convert करना पड़ेगा? Cos. So cos के लिए आपको पहले क्या करना पड़ेगा? Right angle triangle. So can you find first the value of cos? Then substitute here, you get the answer. $25. 576 plus 49. ऐसा मिला? 23. माइनस नहीं प्लस होना चाहिए ना. Okay, let us check it now here. Look at this. Let angle B be tan inverse 24/7. So I will take tan B is equal to 24/7. Okay, Pythagoras theorem. Tan B is nothing but opposite by adjacent. So what is the hypotenuse here? 25. And one more thing, देखो, अभी 7 square plus 24 square you add, then you get 625. That is fine. Now in exam what happens? Sometimes this value you will not know what is the hypotenuse. That time you have to go and do 9th standard mathematics, Vishruth and Tinku. You have to do which standard mathematics? 9th standard mathematics. So 9th standard में आपको एक chapter है find the values of Pythagoras. So that you have to apply. So what happens? The students those who have find difficulty in CET, JEE mains and all, उनका 9th basic strong नहीं है. They know this formula, they know this formula, but when they want to find the value of hypotenuse, they don't know. So as a teacher, when I tell that, okay, this is the method to find Pythagoras, they feel, yeah, something out of the universe sir is teaching. But it is already done in 9th standard. Okay, so 9th में there is a chapter how to find the Pythagoras values, okay, triplets that you have to by heart. And those are IMA or afcat students. There are 10 values, Pythagoras triplets. Okay, 10 values, you by heart and go. That's it, enough. So look at this now. I will convert this into cos. It becomes 7/25. Correct? So answer is what? How many of you got 7/25? That's it, easy. 24 नहीं मिलेगा क्योंकि cos b का क्या है फॉर्मूला. हाँ चलो. Okay, prove that. Have you written down the question? Are you solving or shall I tell you the solution? आ रहा है नहीं? ओके इधर देखो, आंसर देखो. सो फर्स्ट अगेन वंस अगेन मैं क्या कर रहा हूं, ट्रायंगल ले रहा हूं. tan a को 2 ले लिया. सो cot inverse 2 will be what? Again it is be 2. So this is left hand side. This is the question, whatever it is written. देखो, tan inverse 2 I am taking it as a, and cot inverse 2 I am taking it as b. Okay, so tan a will become 2 and cot b will become 2. Look at the left hand side. The question I am writing as it is. Secant square tan inverse 2 plus cosecant square cot inverse 2. Okay, I wrote down the left hand side. Now look at this. Tan inverse 2 can be written as what? A. Cot inverse 2 can be written as what? B. Secant square A plus cosecant square B. The formula becomes like this. Okay, do you know this identity? 10th में किया था identity. 1 plus tan square is what? Secant square A. 1 plus cot square B, cosecant square B. So now cosecant square B, okay, secant square A. तो ये 1 plus tan square A, 1 plus tan square B, we'll write it here. ठीक है, so look at this. Did you all understand? ये कहां से आया, समझ में आया? यस, ये ऐड कर दिया हमने, ठीक है ना. अभी tan स्क्वायर a, tan a कितना है 2, तो tan स्क्वायर a कितना हो जाएगा, 2 स्क्वायर कितना है 4, cot स्क्वायर b कितना हो जाएगा 4. So 1 plus 4 plus 1 plus 4, how much? You got it, right hand side. That's it. Start. हो गया? ओके, अब ये ट्राई करो. Sine inverse of, look at this, sine inverse of 4 by 5 plus sine inverse of 7 by 25 is equal to this. You have to prove it. How will you do it? I have given you the formula, sine inverse x plus sine inverse y. I have given you the formula, and remember one thing, the conditions. X should not be equal to, x should be greater than 0, y should be greater than 0, the product of x and y should not be greater than 0. दो तीन formulas दिया है, उसमें से एक लगाना है, सभी नहीं लगाना. हेलो, जय, ओके ಓಕೆ, ಹೌದಾ? ನೀವು ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಮೈಸೂರು, ಓಕೆ. ಇವಾಗ ನಾವು ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಯಾ, ನೀವು ಇದೇ ನಂಬರ್ ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರೆಲ್ಲ, ನಾವು ರಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಯಾ 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 ಯು ಕಮ್ ಜಾಯ್ನ್. Anyone got the answer? Exactly same. कौन सा फॉर्मूला लगा है राइट साइड में? RHS. RHS what you did? Sir, x into root of 1 minus y square plus y into root of 1 minus. You got it? Okay. So the formula will help you to get the answer quicker. Otherwise, you can follow the method which was done in 10th standard. Okay, look at this now. Everyone, eyes on the board. Sine inverse of 4 by y plus sine inverse of 7 by 25. This you have to prove. Okay. Now look at this. Sine inverse of 4 by 5. So can I take sine A is 4 by 5? Correct. So 4, 5, 3. Okay, 4, 5, 3. What happens? Cos A will be 3 by 5. Now in the second triangle, cos B will be 24 by 25. So these are the triplets. Now this looks like sine A plus sine B. Okay na? So I use this formula. I use this formula sine of A plus B. What is the formula for sine of A plus B? Sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. I have calculated all the values of this sine A cos B cos A sine B. I substitute here in this equation and I get this answer, that is 117 by 125. That's it. This is also one way, but it is very lengthy way. You can use the formula and you can save time. Next. Okay, try this now. Angel, you're writing? Completed? किसी को मिला आंसर? Completed? मिला आंसर? गुड. लास्ट में आपको कॉस में कन्वर्ट करना, वो याद रखो. आपको मिलेगा आंसर साइन में. Yes, good. You will get the answer in sine, but you have to convert that into cos. So maybe I think with the formula squaring and all, it is big number, correct na? Abhi if you take triangles and all, it is a small number. Okay, look at this once again. Eyes on the screen. Sine inverse is 3 by 5. I can write sine A is 3 by 5. So I will use Pythagoras theorem. I'll find all the three sides. Then I will write cos A is 4 by 5. So the first term is done. Okay. For this, it is done here. Sine A cos A. Now this will be B. So I will take another triangle and I'll find sine B and cos B. Correct? No. So what happens? Sine B is 8 by 17. Then cos B will be 15 by 17. So now the formula I use cos of A plus B, because the right hand side is what? Cos. What we have to prove in the question here? Yes, on the right hand side I have what? Cos. That is why I am using what formula? Cos of A plus B. So when I use cos of A plus B formula, this is your 10th standard compound angle formula, that is cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. If you solve this, you get the answer. That's it. So this is one way. Otherwise, you can use one other formula which I gave you. You got the answer from both the method, right? Okay. Chalo, next. Start. That's it. Now chapter is done almost. If you have written all the formulas, All questions will be based on this. Even in NDA, they ask the same kind of questions. You can consider this chapter is done. You have to convert that into sine first. Correct? ये जो second term है cos inverse, you can convert this into sine, then use the formula, then convert that again into cos. Otherwise, the same, sine. Yeah, direct form, direct है, direct है. Okay, easy है, सब लोग कर सकते हैं. You'll get it right. Next. Okay, अब ये करो. You have to convert everything into sine. Sine inverse में आंसर लेके आना है. Because right hand side में only number है, तो ये bracket में sine inverse आ गया, तो you get the answer. Completed? कैसे किया? उसका फॉर्मूला लगा के you got the answer in sine or cos? Sine inverse में मिला? Okay, ये भी एक method है. You can use with this method also. You get the answer of 63 by 65. Take down next question. You do one thing. Take down 5 more question as an homework. Take down this first question. That's it. In this chapter, nothing is so special. We have just this kind of questions. Just take down the question as homework now. I'll give you a few questions as homework. Okay? Next. Take down next question. Okay? Then, Tushar, completed. Next. Completed. Hmm. Okay? Take down this question. Okay, stop writing. You just see how the question is solved with the help of the formula. So 2 sin inverse 3 by 5, I have given you the formula. 2 sin inverse x can be written as sin inverse of 2x into root of 1 minus x square. Now substitute that value. Okay, you get the answer like this. Sin inverse of 24 by 25. Now instead of this 2 sin inverse 3 by 5, you will take what? Sin inverse of 24 by 25, and this is minus cos inverse of 5 by 13. Then you can proceed further. Okay, with the previous method. Bus with the help of triangle. Okay, something like that. That's it. The whole chapter now it is only based on these formulas. Okay, look at this. बस अभी खाली problems है. Okay, बाकी formulas है. So I think I am stopping here. Okay, I think slide number 28. Another 58 questions are there. That we'll do it tomorrow. ठीक है? चलो.